Hey folks, Duker Does here. Welcome back to my channel. And today is another game pickups video. Now I'm going to show you stuff that I've had around the house and didn't know I had it or just forgot all about it. And then I'm also going to show you some pickups that I've gotten within the last few months or so. But the first thing I want to start out with is my brother was a big PlayStation player before I got into PlayStation, and he had this case, and it's got loose CDs in it, and there's like Road Rage, Crash Bandicoot, some NFL games, Siphon Filter, that kind of stuff. But the one game that I wanted to show you, if I can find it again, was one I didn't even know he had, and I look forward to playing it because I didn't even know they made this for the PlayStation. Oh, right here it is. If I can get it out. Now, I don't know how well this is going to show up, but that's Bomberman Fantasy Race. I didn't even know they made this, and so I can't wait to see what kind of game it is. If you played it, let me know what you think of it down in the comment section, because I'd really like to know about what others think of that game. But yeah, this was a nice little find. It was out in the garage. He had some other games too that I didn't know he had, like this one, the cover is a print off, so ignore that. But it's Cardinal Sin. I never heard of this one either. Hang on, there was another game in there with it. Cardinal Sin. Never heard of that one either. That one was complete surprise to me. The other game that's in there is Driver for the Xbox. This was one of my son's pickups. He got it for like 50 cents. So, you know, it's scratched. It needs to be resurfaced. It doesn't play at all. But that's another find I found. Another game my brother had I didn't know he had was a game called Trag. Tactical Rescue Assault Group. Must be a shooter game. I'm going to have to drag out my PS1 and play these, because I've never heard of any of these. So it was it was cool to find these. If you played any of these, let me know what you thought of them. I'd like to know a little bit about the games. Now, my son's a big Halo fan, and we went to this one garage sale, and this lady had a whole bunch of Xbox games for sale, and in there was Halo 3, and he got this for, I think it was like $2. So not a bad deal at all. I mean, really. So now we'll get into some NES games. Some of these I picked up at local game shops. Others were part of another deal I finagled. By the way, if you want something to store your NES games in, if you just have a few, this is one of those old floppy disk case, and it's big enough where I can fit the NES games in there, and they fit in there just perfect. Give me just a second. I'm going to pull all these out so you can see what I have in here. There's quite a few games in here. Sorry about that. I should have been better prepared. Okay, the first one was part of a deal that it was a box that had like a Sega Genesis game in it, plus like 4 or 5 Sega Genesis games, and some NES games in it as well. In fact, one of the best finds we ever had which I had showed in the previous video, was part of this deal. And it was a really good pickup. Okay, let me see. Okay. So, alright, now, 2 of these are from another deal. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. The first one I got, as part of that deal, was Tiny Toons. And they came with the original NES cartridge protectors. Hang on. I'm kind of limited on space here. The next one is Master Blaster. All these games work fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They play like they're brand new. The next one is Platoon. And some of these games came not only with the cart, but they came with the booklet as well. And that's a nice thing to have. All I gotta do now is find boxes for these, which I know will be hard because, you know, some of these games are over 25, 30 years old, so it's gonna be hard to find some cardboard or boxes for these. So, you know, oh well. Now the next 2 I got, we got these 2 at a garage sale, and the lady had quite a few there. There was like maybe 4 or 5 there, and we paid like $2 a piece for these. This one here is Major League Baseball. Donkey Kong 3, and again, these were $2 a piece, so not a bad deal at all. And they work just fine. I don't remember ever playing Donkey Kong 3, and so when we fired up, it was like I was taken back in time because I remember it at the arcade, so it was really cool to get to play it. Okay, now these here, I believe, are part of that same deal. Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers. And another kind of Duck Hunt Mario Brothers, but it had the track meet on it. And I had never seen this one before. I've always seen the Mario and Duck Hunt. And to see this, I was intrigued and, wanted to know more about it. And apparently there's another variation of this where the Mario has a white overalls on, and apparently I think that's the more valuable one. I could be wrong, but I'm definitely gonna get the variation just to have it. But I enjoyed playing this one as well. I try to buy things that I like to play. I don't really buy to collect. Some things I look at to see what they're worth. These 2 I bought at I believe I bought these at a game convention, and the guy had a whole table of NES games, and I was expecting them to be somewhat valuable because they looked like they was in mint shape. And let's see, this one is Kung Fu, and I got that for $5. And then I got Karate Champ for $5. Now, as you know, I'm a martial artist. I love any games related to martial arts. So I had to have these not only because I grew up playing these, but it's associated with my other love. So this was really fun to have. Now, I wanted to revisit something because I wanted to show you exactly what I got in the deal. Now, we went to a garage sale. This guy had the PlayStation gun. He also had the PlayStation Move. I think that's what it's called. had that and the charger. He had all that for $4. Now, if you remember in the last video or in the last pickup video, I talked about that. And I said that I got Resistance Fall of Man for free because he couldn't play the game without the gun. So we threw this in for free. Now this is one of the things where I talk about wondering what the value of something is. Now, at the time I didn't think it could be that valuable. I mean, $4 seemed like a good deal for this. My son decided to look it up to see how much this went for. Now, there were varying prices, but it seemed like the norm was right around $85 loose for the gun, or the gun and the charger and the controllers. I was shocked. I didn't think it was going to be worth that much. And, you know, I may never play this because really I'm not real big into shooters, so it's not really my thing. But just knowing that, you know, to take a chance on something like this and it can turn out to be valuable, I thought that was just cool. So, you know, I'm definitely going to hang on to this. I may even try to play Resistance and just see how it goes. Right now I'm working on Uncharted 2, and I've almost got that wrapped up, and I'm getting ready to start Uncharted 3 because I'm gearing up to play 4 when it comes out. I'm really looking forward to that, and I hope I can get it, but I may have to do some wheeling and dealing with some games that I have in order to do that. And so, you know, fingers crossed, thumbs up, all that. I hope it happens. But anyway, folks, I appreciate you joining me for this video. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I always say the more the merrier, and I mean that. Some of you wanted to see more gaming and gaming related things, so I'm going to try to do more of these, and I'm going to try to, you know, get out there and get some more stuff. Also, there may be some other things added to my channel. Some people wanted to see more fitness related things, so I'm going to try to do that as well because I am trying to lose weight, and so maybe if I document what I'm dealing with as far as the struggle of losing weight, dieting, and all that, I think it'll help inspire others to try it as well. So I'm going to try that as well. So anyway, folks, thank you for joining me. As always, do good and deuces. Bye-bye, folks.